Hello my dear students of class 12. Today we are going to learn the use of combination in probability. So why do we use combination? We use combination when the sample space cannot be counted. For example, look at this, okay? So whenever we discuss different colored balls and we have to find the number of ways in which we can make a group, then we use combination. So let us say there are three red balls, R1, R2 and R3. So I have to take out two balls. So in how many ways can this be done? That means I have to make a group by taking two at a time. So all the possible cases will be what? R1, R2, R1, R3 and R2, R3. The order does not matter because we just need to take out two balls, isn't it? So we can get three cases. So in a similar way, if there are more number of balls, the number of sample space keeps on increasing. It becomes difficult for us to count. So instead of using that, we are going to use the formula of combination. That means how many balls are there in total? There are three, and we have to make a group by taking two at a time. So this is how you get the sample space. 3C2, the 3C2 will going to be 3 factorial divided by 3 minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. So that is 3 factorial divided 3 minus 2 is 1 into 2 factorial. So 3 factorial is 3 into 2 into 1 and 2 factorial is 2 into 1. So this gets cancelled, so 3. So you can get this result directly using a calculator. So you need not write down all the sample spaces. Is that clear? So that is why we use combination in probability. So suppose there are 4 red balls and I have to take out 2 balls. So what would be the number of cases? In how many ways can you take out 2 balls? There are 4 and we have to take out 2. So it will be 4C2. So you directly get the result. Is that clear? Okay. So with this concept, let me solve few ICC questions. So this is ICC 2013. The question says, if 2 balls are drawn from a bag containing, there is a bag. So listen to the question properly. Containing 3 red and 4 blue balls. From here you are taking out 2 balls. Is that clear? So find the probability that, number 1, they are of same color. Same color. So this is the first thing they have asked us to find. Now you know probability means favorable case divided by total outcome, total result. Is that clear? So they are of the same color means both are going to be red or both are going to be blue. So they are of the same color means what? 2 red or 2 blue. Yes or no? Because we have to draw only 2 balls and are of the same color means both can be red or both can be blue. So I need to choose 2 red balls. How many red balls are there? 3. Out of 3 I have to choose 2. So in how many ways can you do that? Remember the concept which I taught you, R1, R2, R3, we have to choose 2. So it's going to be what? R1, R2, R1, R3 and R2, R3. So instead of doing this, I taught you a direct formula. That is, there are 3 red balls out of which I have to choose 2. So this is the number of ways in which 2 red balls can be chosen, divided by, since it's probability, divided by the total outcome. That means how many balls are there in total? 7. Out of 7 you have to choose 2. So that can be done in how many ways? 7C2, or means plus, I have to choose 2 blue balls. How many blue balls are there? 4. So out of 4 I have to choose 2. 4C2 divided by 7C2. Just put the value. 3C2 will be 3, 7C2, you can use a calculator. I've already calculated, so I'm writing down the values. 4C2 is 6 and 7C2 is again 21. So since the LCM is same, 21, the answer is 9 by 21. So when you cancel this is 3 by 7. So this is ICC 2013. So the probability that when you choose 2 balls, the balls are of the same color is 3 by 7. Is that clear? The second part which they had asked was, they are of different color. They are of different color. So that means there are two balls and both must be of different color. That means one has to be red, and because together, and one has to be blue, isn't it? Together. So in how many ways can I choose one red ball? How many red balls are there? 3. So that can be done in 3C1 and means into one blue ball. How many blue balls are there? 4. So 4C1 divided by, since this is probability, favorable divided by total. There are 7 balls, 7C2. So 3C1 is 3, 4C1 is 4 divided by 21, 3/7. So answer is 4/7. It is not difficult at all once you understand the concept. So this is 4/7. So before I move on to the next question, let me make things clear. Combination means we are arranging our things. So we are arranging n things by taking r things at a time. That means we are just grouping them. Is that clear? We are just grouping them. We are not interested which ball gets selected first or which ball gets selected second. The order is irrelevant out here. At the end of the question, we just want to select 2 balls. So that's why we use combination. So what does combination do? It helps us in finding the number of all possible ways. You don't have to write it and derive it. Is that clear? So this one was question number 1. ICCC 2013. So next question number, let us say this is type 1. So the first question was just a simple question on combination. Now we start with type 1. So type 1, 2 bags. I'll just tell you what is type 1. I'll be sending the notes, the questions to you in the group. Is that clear? So 2 bags will be given such that the ball drawn from the first bag is not put in the second bag. So I have to find the probability of drawing n number of balls. So listen to the question. A bag contains, first bag contains 5 white and 4 black balls, and another bag contains, so this is bag A and this is bag B. Another bag contains 7 white and 9 black. A ball is drawn from the first bag. So you are drawing one ball, but this ball is not put in the second. In type 2, this ball will be put in the second bag. Is that clear? That's the difference in type 1 and type 2. So you are drawing one ball from bag A. So obviously we'll have 2 cases. Either the ball is going to be white or the ball is going to be black. Suppose if you draw 2 balls from bag A, how many cases will you have? 3. How? Both white, 2 white, or 2 black, or 1 white and 1 black. Is that clear? 3 cases. So in this case, since there is only one ball, so you have 2 cases. Either the ball is black or the ball is white. Okay. Now a ball is drawn from the first bag and 2 balls drawn from the second bag. That means from here you are taking out 2 balls. So in total, how many balls have you taken out? 3. I have to find what is the probability of drawing. One white and 2 black. That means this is what I want. I want the color of the 3 balls to be, I don't know which colored ball comes from which bag, but ultimate result, there has to be 1 white and 2 black in total. Is that clear? So case 1. Look at this. As I have already told you, you are drawing one ball from bag A. So obviously the ball is going to be white or black, isn't it? So let us take that the ball drawn is white. So one white from A. Is that clear? So white I have taken out, and from bag B, how many balls am I supposed to draw? 2, but not 2, but 2 balls of not any color. It has to be black because I need these colored balls, and 2 black from B. So 1 white from A. How many whites are there? 5. So out of 5 I have to choose 1. Divide by total 9 balls are there, 9C1 into 2 black from B. How many blacks are there? 9. So 9C2 divided by total is 16C2. So this is case 1. So let me write down the values. This is 5C1 is 5 by 9 because 5C1 is 5. You can use a calculator to get this value. 9C2 is 36 and 16C2 is 120. The first answer comes to 180 divided by 1080. Don't waste time cancelling because I want the LCM to be same. Is that clear? Okay. Case 2. Why case 2? Because the thing which you need to understand out here is when you draw one ball from bag A, we can have two possible cases. Either the ball is white or the ball is black. So I have already taken a case in which the ball could be white. Now I am going to take a case in which the ball could be black. So one black from A. So what is it that I want? I want one white and two blacks. So one black I already got, and now I'm going to draw two balls from bag B, isn't it? So what colored balls will I need? One white and one black. Is that clear? So it's going to be and one white and one black from B. So one black from A. How many blacks are there? 4. So 4C1 divided by 9C1 into one white. How many whites are there from B? 7. So 7C1 into one black. So how many blacks are there in B? 9. So 9C1 divided by total is 16C2. So you get 4 by 9 into 7 into 9 divided by 6C2 is 120. Sorry, 16C2 is 120. So this, when you add, you get 252 divided by 1080. So therefore, your answer will be, required probability will be, because see, either case 1 or case 2 will give you the result, isn't it? So either case 1 or case 2. So you have to add the two probabilities. So case 1 plus case 2 will give you 180 divided by 1080 plus 252 divided by 1080. So your answer is 432 divided by 1080. You can reduce this to the simplest form, and that is 2 by 5. That is 2 by 5. Is that clear? So this is type 1. So let me explain type 1 again, because these are very important. When you look back at your ISC questions, you will see that most of the questions that come for 4 marks have come from this particular topic, that means use of combination in probability. Recently 2020 also you got a question of combination in probability. So this is type 1. There are 4 types. Type 1, there are 2 bags. You draw a ball, but that ball is not put in the second bag, because if that ball is put in the second bag, the composition of the second bag changes. So that we have to pay attention. So type 2 we are going to do. In type 2, what is going to happen is the ball which you draw from bag 1 will be put in the second bag, and from the second bag they will ask you to find the probability of drawing any colored ball. So type 2. Type 2. So what is type 2? Type 2. 2 bags will be given such that the ball drawn from the first bag is put into the second bag. So all the questions which I am doing out here, I will be sending you the PDF of those questions. ISC 2016. ISC 2016. Now see, an urn contains, means a bag, an urn contains, let it be A, contains 10 white and 3 black balls, while another urn contains 3 white and 5 black. 2 balls are drawn from the first urn. 2 balls are drawn from the first urn and put into the second. That is why this is type 2. Put into the second. and a ball is drawn from the second urn, and you are taking out one ball from the second urn. Find the probability that the ball drawn is white. Find the probability that the ball drawn is white. So, as you can see, there are two urns. You are taking out two balls. So, look at this and tell me. Let us break this question into parts. Two balls. So, what would be the color on the balls? Color of the balls, please. Two balls are there, no? So, two balls means what? We can have three cases. Case 1, both white, two white. Case 2, two black. And case 3, one white and one black. That means for this particular question, we are going to have three cases. Is that clear? So, let us say case 1. Case 1, you took out two white. Two white from A. You took out two white from A, and you are going to take out, what do I need from B? I need one white, isn't it? So, one white from B. But there is a slight problem, because the composition of B is gonna change. If you take out two white from A, then the two white balls are gonna go to B. So the initial number of white balls was 3. So if you put 2, it's gonna be 5 white and 5 black. So this is gonna be 2 white from A. How many whites were there? 10. So out of 10, you have to choose 2. Total is what? 13C2, and means into 1 white from B. Not this, because since the number of balls has changed from here. So how many whites are there? 5. So it's going to be 5C1 divided by total is 10C1. You put the value and you will get the required. This becomes 45 by 78 into 5 by 10. So the value is going to be 225 divided by 781 more. Please, you can get these values using our scientific calculator combination. Case 2. So what is going to be case 2? Can you tell me? So the two balls can be black, isn't it? Two black from A. Suppose we took out two black from A, and from B you need one white only. So one white from B. But what will be the composition of B? What will be the composition of B? You took out two black, isn't it? So you are going to put two black in B. So how many blacks are there? 5. Now this becomes 7. 7 black and 3 white. So 2 black from A. How many blacks were there? 3. So this is going to be what? 3C2. 3C2 divided by total is 13C2 into 1 white from B, the new B, because the composition has changed. So 1 white is how many? There are 3 whites, so 3C1 divided by total is 10C1. So what are you going to get? This is going to be 3 divided by 78 into 3 divided by 10, that is 9 by 780. So I hope you are understanding why I am telling you not to cancel, because the LCM becomes same. Is that clear? Now case 3, I'll do it out here. Case 3, we are taking out two balls. So one will be one will be white and the other one will be black from A. And from B you have to take out white only, one white from B. So what will be the composition of B? So one white you are taking out and you are putting it. So this is 3, so this becomes 4 white, 1 black, so 5 black, so this becomes 6 black. So 1 white and 1 black. How many whites are there? 10. So this is going to be 10C1 into how many blacks are there? 3. So 3C1 divided by total is how much? 13C2 into 1 white from B. How many whites are there? 4. So it's going to be 4C1 divided by total is how much? 10C1. So what do you get? This becomes 10 into 3 divided by 78 into 4C1 is 4, 10C1 is 10. So what do you get? 120 divided by 780. So your required probability is going to be, case 1 plus case 2 plus case 3. So this is how you solve a question on probability using combination. So this is type 2. So just one more time, my dear students, look at the board. There will be two bags. They will tell you that a ball is drawn or two balls are drawn. Is that clear? So they will not tell you that 3 balls are drawn, because with 3 there can be a lot of combinations. So with 1 and 2, if you draw 1 ball, then we have 2 cases. If you draw 2 balls, then we have 3 cases. In case 1, this ball was not put in the second bag. In case 2 or type 2, this ball was put in the second bag. Is that clear? So this is question ICCC 2016. Now, type 3. Type 3, this is called theorem of total probability. Theorem of total probability. Theorem of total probability states, suppose there are two events, E1 and E2. Suppose there are two bags, E1 and E2, and there is a common event E. So this is a common event. Common event. For example, there are two bags A and B, and a red ball is drawn. So if they ask you what is the probability of getting a red ball, the red ball can be drawn from E1 also, and the red ball can be drawn from E2 also, isn't it? So if they ask you to find the probability of the common event, then probability of E is going to be probability of E1, that means either bag A or bag B, into probability of E slash E1. E slash E1 means E means the red ball, and that is drawn from bag A, plus probability of E2 into probability of E slash E2. So this is called theorem of total probability. If there are three events, there is going to be probability of E3 plus probability of E slash E3. One more time, suppose there are n events, E1, E2, E3, dot En. I have taken only two events, E1 and E2, and if there is a common event, for example, bag A and bag B, and if they ask you to find the probability of drawing a red ball, that means the red ball can be drawn from E1 also, it can be drawn from E2 also, isn't it? So it's the common event. So in that case, this is how you find the probability of the common event. So I will explain this by giving you an example. ICCC 2017. Don't worry about the questions, because as soon as I send you the video of this particular lecture, I'll be sending you the PDF. Okay, so ICCC 2017, the question is, a bag A contains one white, two black and three red. Bag B contains 3 white, 3 black and 2 red, and bag C contains A, B and C. Bag C contains 2 white, 3 black and 4 red. One bag is selected at random. There are 3 bags, so let E1 be bag A, E2 be bag B and E3 be bag C. Okay, so one bag is selected, that means how many bags are there? 3. So what is the chance that out of 3, one gets selected? It's 1 by 3. So probability of that bag A will be selected is 1 by 3, probability that B will be selected is 1 by 3, and probability that C will be selected is 1 by 3. Got it? And then two balls are drawn. Find the probability that the ball drawn are white and red. That means the common event is 1 white and 1 red. 1 white and 1 red. So this is the common event. So isn't this a straightforward question on theorem of total probability? Because I can draw 1 white and 1 red from here, or I can draw it from here, or I can draw it from here. So using the theorem of total probability, what is probability of E? It's going to be probability of E1 into probability of E slash E1 plus probability of E2 into probability of E slash E2 plus probability of E3 into probability of E slash E3. In the previous formula which I gave you, there were only 2 events. Out here there are 3 events, so 3 formulas. Now, probability of E1. What is E1? Bag A gets selected. How many bags are there? There are 3 bags, so I have to choose one. So probability of E1 is 1 by 3 into probability of E slash E1 means E means 1 white and 1 red from E1 means bag 1. So how many whites are there? 1. So it's going to be 1C1 into how many reds are there? 3, so it's going to be 3C1 divided by total 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 6, you are taking out 2. Finished. Plus probability of E2, probability that the second bag gets selected. How many bags are there? There are 3 bags. Out of 3, I have to select 1. That means 1 by 3. Probability of E/E2, 1 white and 1 red from bag B. So 1 white. How many whites are there? 3. So out of 3, I have to choose 1 because it's 1 white into 1 red. How many reds are there? 2. So it's going to be 2C1 divided by total 3, 6, 7, 8. 8C1. Plus, and finally probability of E3. Out of 3 bags, probability of selecting the third bag is also 1 by 3 into 1 red and 1 white. 1 white, how many whites are there? 2. So 2C1 into 4C1 divided by 4, 7, 8, 9, 9C1. So just putting the values, you are going to get the required answer. So this is how you solve the question on theorem of total probability. So these are the 3 type of questions which you have to practice from this particular topic. The name of the topic is use of combination in probability. I'll be sending you the PDFs as soon as I send you the video of this particular lecture. Thank you so much.